Okay, everybody, welcome. I'm AZD, Araj Zapar, motherfucking D-Bazaar. And this is IMC Nation, International Mastermind Council, worldwide. Everybody, welcome. For the next 20 to 25 minutes is going to be a free public lecture for the whole world. So invite your friends, okay? And it's going to be on mindset and communication, okay? Relationships, those three keys that we have. And we're going to read from this incredible book called Breathing Truth, okay? It's $9.95, $10. I'm just going to read one section that's going to be worth more than $10 right now, okay? Let's try this. All right. You must, here's the application of it. You must reserve the right and stand up for the right to express yourself creatively without having to conform to the suppressive attacks of the masses and the sheep. You are a unique individual, and there is no one like you in the entire world right now. That's pretty cool. Thus, your expression will be unique. And this uniqueness is what we all appreciate of you. Welcome to our world. Welcome to IMC Nation, right? Where each person is encouraged, and not only that, beat down if they don't, to find their unique expression, their unique voice, okay? My life consists of my unique voice. So the business that I do, nobody else can do. The relationships I have, nobody else can have. The way that I fight, nobody else can fight. Everything that I've done, I met a very magical being a while ago. His name was Manu Tupo. And he did for me what I'm doing for the world. Open their mind. And when I met him is when I realized I had a unique voice. Not only that, I realized that that unique voice of mine was what made me be able to go out there and compete against anybody. Why? Because once I understood my own instrument, it's an orchestra God created, and there's nobody like me, and there's nobody like you. So that means in this orchestra of life, the instrument, the flute that I play, the sound is unique. Now, if I learn to play the music of what? The one verse, the universe, the united verse. If I can play the same song he plays, using a different instrument, and know when to start, when to stop, when to have a solo, when to do it together. That's communication. And if we could stay on the same notes, right? We're reading the same notes, the same verse. Then when you and I are together, whoever you is on the other side of me speaking, when you and I are together, our interaction becomes symphony or in harmony. But if you jump in when somebody else is playing their song and you cut them off, there's the consequences of doing that. If someone's playing music, they might let you have it. They might never play music with you again. They might try to go louder than you. They might fight you. They might stop playing music and take the instrument away from you. And when we listen to music, it's the same as when we speak. Well, that's what I teach at IMC Nation. When I speak, it's poetry and it's music, and I know it. Now, what's amazing is I have a brand new business. It's called Quantum Leaps. It's its own world. And it's a world, and I'm creating that world. You really, it would blow your mind to know what I have in mind that's accessible because of technology. It's another world. It's a portal. It's a website that you go to. Well, let's go to it. There's already an app for it, so all I got to do is go to the app and click the button, and I should be there. And I'm there. And that's the way life should be. You got this? It's all in a state of mind. The button says, enter the Stargate. Be the best and fuck the rest. Here we go. Thank you, Manu. Oh. Let's go back.
Travel beyond the Stargate into the world of IMC Nation. A world of endless wonders is in reach, where you can create and expand. Become the character you always were meant to be. Stars shimmer like diamonds on a celestial canvas across the vastness of your space and into your new mindset. At the center of this cosmic masterpiece stands the Stargate that leads to an ancient marvel of technology and mystery. The code of IMC Nation lays inside. In the gate, a shimmering watery portal radiates mystical blue energy, casting a soft glow on the surrounding stars. Your newly discovered universe. It's as if the universe itself beckons you to step through. Time and space are accessible now and infinite for you to explore. The Stargate, not a doorway, it's a bridge to undiscovered realms. Are you ready to unlock the ultimate journey? Welcome to IMC Nation and the AZD process. The best version of you awaits. Travel beyond the Stargate into the world of IMC.
So then you enter the Stargate. So we're going to enter the Stargate. Welcome to IMC Nation. And there's something that you can read or you could listen to. So we're going to listen to what you entering IMC Nation. Here you go.
What is IMC Nation? IMC Nation is more than a movement. It's a way of life. IMC stands for International Mastermind Council. Founded by Arash Zipar Dibazar, IMC Nation empowers men and women worldwide to take control of their lives, elevate their confidence, and create meaningful relationships through a philosophy that blends ancient wisdom with modern insights. With a foundation built on powerful principles, communication, imagination, and connection, IMC Nation is a community where self-mastery meets personal freedom. At IMC Nation, we believe in helping individuals unlock their true potential through dynamic teachings, immersive experiences, and the guidance of a powerful network.
Did we lose everybody?
Each member is given the tools to break through personal limitations, navigate life's challenges, and create success in relationships, business, and beyond. Through unique practices that integrate martial arts, Stoic philosophy, acting techniques, and the Venusian arts, members develop the mental and emotional strength to live authentically and with purpose. What are IMC bases? IMC Nation's journey was originally centered at IMC Base 1, a one-of-a-kind Stoic temple dedicated to AZD's teachings. The first base was located in San Jose, California. This residence became the beating heart of IMC Nation, where members gathered to connect, grow, and live AZD's philosophy in action. Here, the theory transformed into experience as members deepened their mastery, fostered connections, and refined their unique paths in a space designed for transformation. More recently, IMC Nation bases have expanded to Las Vegas, Nevada, to reach new heights and broaden its influence. This move signals the beginning of a new era, allowing us to welcome even more individuals ready to break boundaries, cultivate authentic relationships, and lead extraordinary lives. The Las Vegas bases serve as a center for personal evolution, attracting those dedicated to achieving new levels of inner strength, confidence, and personal power. What can IMC offer you? IMC Nation provides a comprehensive approach to personal growth with daily live calls, transformative courses, and life-changing events that bring AZD's teachings into practical application. Members gain access to a library of resources and programs covering topics such as mindset, influence, personal magnetism, and social dynamics. These offerings are designed to challenge, inspire, and guide each individual to embody a version of themselves that is bold, authentic, and unstoppable. Are you ready to join the movement? If you're ready to elevate your life, challenge your limits, and experience a powerful community of like-minded individuals, IMC Nation is the place for you. Join a movement that stands for personal transformation, genuine connections, and a life lived with impact. Take the next step and discover what it means to be a part of IMC Nation, where every day is an opportunity to grow, connect, and redefine what's possible.
There you go. And then you can go further into it. But what I'm showing you is that that's my personal expression. And for this reason, there's nowhere in the entire world you could go to get the product that I sell on that website. It's impossible. It's my soul communicating in it, my world, in its purest form that I can do so far. Because of that, it can't be duplicated. It can be imitated, but it can't be duplicated. And when something's imitated, like you have a Chanel purse for $5,000, the imitation is for $300, right? And if someone paid $5,000 for an imitation and they found out, they'd be pretty pissed, right? You try to sell it as authentic. So this, when you have your own voice, it's protected by some sort of law that I just told you. There can only be one Coco Chanel. End of story. And anything from there will be an imitation. There's only one Ferrari. So Lamborghini made a car to compete with it. And they did, but some people will never get a Lamborghini and they'll always get a Ferrari. So it's not really in competition with it. Some people will never go to, and vice versa, right? There's the loyal base of people that you'll always have when you speak your own voice. Now, the people around you helping you grow up, guiding your mind, in quotes, right? Wanted to guide your mind in a way that you would never challenge them, ever. Who the fuck wants to raise a child that challenges them, or a student that challenges them, and blah, blah, blah. So all the manipulation done to us as children was designed so that we doubt ourselves when somebody who has a badge or a certificate or is bigger or has more money or has more this, more that, when they talk, right, we're supposed to lose ourselves somewhere in there. Not realizing that the lion roars, the wolf howls, the eagle squeaks or whatever the fuck it does, but they all do their own voice, and the dog barks and the cow moves and the goat buzz or whatever, right? And AZD does this. And what do you do? Well, I've spent my life, a big part of it, battling suppression in my life, battling it, because that's what you do. It's a war for your mind. It's a war for your mind, and it's been, and it always will be, right? You must reserve, we went over that, okay? Now, I want to show you something, because we're going to skip one. Remember, the book's only $10, right? And we're going to hear now a language unique to me from many, many years ago. This book is over 10 years old. And listen to how it sounds to people that are now learning this tech right now. Here we go. Do not trust Lady Luck, even when she smiles at you. Do not be seduced by her charms and be lulled into sleep because she's granted you something that you desired, but you didn't earn yourself. What has come to you that you have not earned with your own energy and effort and creativity can and normally will be easily taken away from you. Enjoy her flirtations, Lady Luck. Enjoy her flirtations with you, and enjoy her occasional company when you get lucky. But never put your trust in her, because she is an unfaithful and betraying seductress. Those who do not put their future in her, in luck, will always be okay when she turns her back on them, and she will turn her back, right? And so what's happened is luck is when someone admits they don't know the law of cause and effect on that subject, right? So we can't predict it, right? And that's what luck is. But when luck happens, that means the numbers were perfect. It was caused by certain situations. That's what science is, to try to isolate the cause of what? Disease, that would be medicine, which would be a science of the body for healing. We're trying to find the cause of the apple falling and why we throw things up and they come back down. That's physics, the science of physics, okay? And so everywhere we look, mankind with his intelligence is trying to find the cause of things so that he could have better control over it, so that one day he doesn't have to sit in the jungle under a fucking tree talking to a bunch of people with no clothes on. You could be in Las Vegas in front of technology, and you could be in China listening right now. That's because intelligence was applied to try to figure out the laws of cause and effect. Now, growing up, nobody in our family found the laws of cause and effect when it came to husband and wife and how they should be. And I know that, and you know that, because all you got to do is just look one generation up above you. Not two, just one. And every time you do that, you'll notice that they failed, and they failed, and they failed, and they failed. And people say, well, let's say grandma and grandpa were together. I was old enough to see grandma and grandpa for a while. And I'm here to tell you, my mom still being alive, that grandma and grandpa had a lot of fucking problems. They just stayed together. Grandma was miserable. Grandpa was fucking miserable. Then goes into mom and dad. Mom is miserable. Dad is miserable. Now, if you ask any of these people, no one is going to admit they're miserable. Right? No one's going to admit they're miserable. No, we're doing great. And then they'll get into a whole fight over it. Okay? But you don't need to ask them. You need to observe them. Right? You observe them. You don't ask them. You observe them. Then you ask a question about what you observed. So it's not, are you happy? It's more like, how come you and your wife are not talking for days on end? That's a question I have. Why does the house seem cold inside? Why does it seem like when the kids are around, it's a little warmer, and if family comes around, a family party, it's warm, but when they leave, it's super cold? These are questions that I can ask to find out if it's such a great marriage and everybody's so fucking happy. Then I need to understand why the room turns chilly a lot of times. And only turns warm when there's other people here. What's going on? So questions are asked of your observations. You don't ask a question that you could easily, so let's put it like this, okay? I'm not gonna ask you, are you fat or are you skinny? Okay, I can say to you, why are you overweight? And you go, I'm not overweight.
It's like an opinion question versus like factual.
Right? One is like a subjective, whatever. It's hard to, I'm trying to put it into words.
How's
But
your relationship is like a subjective answer.
yeah, how's your life? Good.
Why
how's
are
your job?
you?
Good.
Yeah, why are you not talking to each other? Is like it's evident.
We're looking for evidence. That's what it is. We're looking for evidence, right? Bring the PhD guy in. We need evidence, everybody. And so we're about to go to the next class. The next class is called the Players Club. That's just for men, okay? We have evidence on evidence on evidence of our own lives and other people's lives that the laws of cause and effect when it comes to man and woman and how they need to relate to each other to be happy in this lifetime, both of them, we have the cause and effect because we put it into action and it works. We have the cause and effect of if I'm a stranger and she's a stranger, ready? What things can I cause myself that will equal from strangers to friends to lovers? And I can show you the formula, and you're going to practice it like anything else. And when you do it, you have the results. And anytime you doubt it, you look at my life, and I'll be doing the same formula, and you'll see it. We have the cause and effect. We're not some weird self-help movement that copies another self-help movement that copies another self-help movement, right? I would like to see them try to copy me, right? Now we're on the stage. Now we're on the world stage. I would like to see them try to copy me. And if you want some fun on while you're here, because I'm about to end this class and go to the next one, you could Google Arash Bazaar, and that's fine. That's been available for a long time. But the other day, my girlfriend was doing some stuff on ChatGPT, it's the AI app. And then I said, why don't you ask ChatGPT, who is Arash Bazaar and what is IMC Nation? And let me tell you, you should try that. Okay? And that's fucking cool. And I'll tell you why. Because coming up doing this, how many times do you think Arash Bazaar would have heard some sentence or a paragraph that would sound like this? Who the fuck do you think you are? You're a nobody. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're a nobody. Haha. People don't even know you. All that shit, right? Good. Well, I'm here to go back on that timeline and let myself know all the way through up until now. Hang in there, buddy. Okay? Because they know you, even if they don't try to know you. Now, the reason why they know me is because I'm famous. I'm famous because I'm on ChatGPT, and you could Google me and go around and find out. Okay? I'm famous and I'm wealthy. I make enough money to support myself and my family and friends. I'm famous and I'm wealthy for one reason only, for communicating my state of mind to the world. End of story. I have nothing else going on. Well, I have great martial arts skills and I got great hypnosis skills, but that's not why I'm famous. I didn't get famous in martial arts. I didn't get famous in hypnosis. I didn't get famous in pickup. I'm not known for that. I'm known for the guy who'll sit here in front of any camera and speak. And when he does, nobody can do what he can do. And when you enter his life, I'm also famous for this. I have more beautiful women than any man on the planet in a real relationship that any man wishes they could have. And I'm 100% honest about it, okay? I'm famous for the two things that if I arrived as an alien on Earth and I found out mankind's experience, I wouldn't want to be famous for being a movie star or a basketball player or anything else. When I found out there was one book on one bookshelf, no other books on there, and the man was famous for his mind and his life, and he became a celebrity, and the product was, if you watch basketball, you may get fat or waste 4 hours of your life and get excited, possibly, or maybe get motivated to go outside and play basketball. But if you put 4 hours of AZD in, you will not be the same person at the end of it. That's the fucking difference. What I'm famous for will change you. What they're famous for will sometimes fuck you up. So let's go to the Players Club. There's a link. Everybody, see you. Os.